Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. I'll title this one, The Woman Was Deceived. The woman was deceived. Call Allah Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call Allah Yimla, Allahayanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And just a quick hit. I'm going to play this quick clip, but, you know, judgment is befalling the earth. And, starting with the Israelite women, the so-called Negro, Latina, and Native American Indian women, overall women, period. But there's a great humbling coming to the women. The Lord is sending a great humbling in the earth, starting with the Israelite women, but overall women, period. There's a great humbling coming because of the pride, the arrogancy, the whorish ways of, like I said, starting with the Israelite women. Women, our women go from man to man to man having babies. There's, some of our women are in relationships and married, and they disrespect the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian man. Some of these women got good jobs. The money has went straight to their head. A lot of them feel that they don't need a man in this time. And some women, they put their hands on men. Some women have, some of our women, and the overall women, period, then gotten some of these different high-end jobs and corporations and organizations and franchises and stuff, and they didn't had sex with everybody just to get to the top. Just the sloppiness, the carelessness of women and the pride of women in this end time in 2024. And ultimately, like I said, the Israelite women, our women, a lot of them, you dress provocative, man. You go from man to man to man having babies. And the behavior of starting with the Israelite women, the behavior of our women is trash. A good majority of them. We got some women that are, very few women that's trying to seek the Lord and trying to do right, trying to serve Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI in this end time. They're coming back to their heritage. And some women are going to be, covered through their man or, elected through the Lord. But a good majority of you Israelite women, judgment is coming, and overall to women, period. Because of the wickedness, the pride, the arrogancy. I don't want to make this too long, but, Jacob's trouble. We're approaching Jacob's trouble, the worst time ever on earth. We're never going to see another time like this of evil and of violence, world war, civil war, famine, no food, the sicknesses, the illnesses, no electricity, insurrection, sedition amongst men, fires, natural disasters, wild animals running loose. The supply chain is going to be completely damaged. Total lawlessness. Society, America completely broke down. This is where we're going. And a lot of you women are going to face judgment in this end time because of your ways, your behavior. I'm going to play this, and I got one scripture and I'm going to close out, but this is coming. This is coming to you women. from the richest to the poorest. This is coming to you women.
I tend to flock to places like this, which is like public parks, where they have public bathrooms. I come here to Thompson Square Park, and I do my cleaning up in the sink. I get a big cup, like the big McDonald's cup, and I fill it up with water. I'll actually I'll straddle it this way. You're able to pour water and use the soap and basically wash over the toilet and get a really good cleansing at the same time. That's the best way to actually get your feminine hygiene accomplished. There's little tricks that I've picked up along the way.
If it's only a few minutes, like a couple of minutes, I've always just used like paper towels or toilet paper or something like that.
It was like a napkin from a restaurant, those like big white napkins.
I've used toilet paper and plastic bags. I've used towels.
Cotton balls were makeup pads.
I've used socks.
I had to ball up the sock and put it there.
I had an old tank top that was bleached and I stripped it.
I had to go and rinse it out, squeeze it out, dry it, put it back. Like 4 times that day.
Sometimes if we didn't get things right away, we would just sit still. Just sit still until we came up with something.
And I've learned how to make my own tampons out of pads. So, you take the pad. I try to use tampons as much as I can, but tampons are expensive. And of course, ladies, you want to wash your hands first. People tend to, when they do give care packages, it's usually pads. And then you tie them like this. But usually they're a little longer, and then you can tie a knot here, and then you can...
And I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Because what's basically coming is, in this Jacob's trouble, a lot of you women, you could be placed in these detention centers, these quarantine camps, internment camps. You could be on the run. No electricity in this time, no water, can't take a shower, no access to a pad on your period time. You got blood dripping down the middle inside of your leg, and you're on your period and you have no pads, no shower, no soap, no perfume, nothing. Ain't took a shower in 4 or 5 days. This is coming to you women. This is coming. Worldwide. Jacob's trouble. Danger is approaching. This is going to be judgment, man. All the pride and arrogancy when you can't do your hair and shop till you drop and, go from the club to the bar to the restaurant with your girls. These are the days we're approaching. Let me go here, man. You women, you Israelite women, you better get in order. And pray that the Lord is covering you, or you have a man, an elect man in this end time. Because the Lord is he's going to turn the volume down on you women. Your pride is going to be brought completely low. A lot of you got your job, car, that's okay. But the pride, the arrogancy that you think you got it all figured out. And a lot of you've got away with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of women that have done wickedness, and they have succeeded, and they've lived in pleasure. It's been good. This is for all you women, ultimately you Israelite women. Let me go here. But the days of taking a shower 2 times a day and laying in your bed, doing your nails and getting your hair dyed and cut and all of that, them days is coming to an end. Having access to all the cosmetics and different perfumes and stuff like that is coming to an end. And this is it's really going to hit the fan when you don't have access to no pads and you're bleeding, you're on your period and you can't take a shower for 4 or 5 days. Let me go here. I'll close out with this. I'll close out with this. Isaiah 3:24. Isaiah 3:24, and it reads, it says, "And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink." A lot of you women, you're going to be smelling like shit. When all them days, all them years, you know, whoring around, arrogant, proud, and in this time of Jacob's trouble, ain't going to be no water, access to take a shower or put on some smell good or none of that. No access to a pad. And here it is that you got your period and blood dripping down the inside of your leg. And you're running around smelling like shit, man. All that pride and arrogancy, all that mouth. It says, "And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink." And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well set hair, baldness. You know, ultimately to the Judite women, the Negro women. Because in this time, when Keisha and Shayana and Dre Shisha, you know, they can't get their weave put in their hair, they gonna be running around really bald headed, can't comb their hair, nothing. You're gonna be out here bald as Michael Jordan. And to the other tribe women, your hair gonna be through. You're gonna be looking toe up out here, man. The pride is gonna be low, removed from you. Let me read it one more time, and I'll end it here. But you women, starting with the Israelite women, you better get in order immediately, because this is coming. It says, "And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth. And burning instead of beauty." Shalom.